Alright, mic check. 1 2 1 2. As a longtime short man myself, I'm extremely privy to all the shortcomings of our species, otherwise known as short man syndrome, or SMS for short. It's a really fascinating phenomenon because we spend a lot of time in the shadows, quite literally, as even average height people seem to tower over us. It's weird because it's like as soon as you get below average height, it's like everyone is a foot taller than you, and you have to look up to the heavens to see someone in their eyes. That's another thing. Average height for an American male, according to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, is 5'9". I feel like everyone is so focused on being 6 foot or not being 6 foot, when the reality of the situation is if you're above 5'9", you're tall. So to all my 5'10" and 5'11" kings out there who wish they were 6 foot, congratulations. By definition, you're above average height, meaning you're tall. Though you could just lie and say you're 6 foot anyway, who's gonna check you? But this video isn't about y'all. This video is about the many things that come with being a short man. The first thing I want to talk about is the constant having to prove ourselves. It might seem like I'm over exaggerating, but that's low-key part of the problem. Scenario: you tell yourself that as a 5'7" man in a world of people who are taller than you, at least you're not 5 foot flat. And no hate to all my people who are 5 foot flat, but my point is that one of your coping mechanisms as a short man is that you could always be shorter. But then it feels like anytime you mention your height, you have some average sized person, or even worse, some tall motherfucker trying to tell you, oh, you don't look 5'7". Bitch, what do I look like then? Who are you to tell me how tall I am? I'm the one who's stuck in the elf shoes trying to get recruited to Santa's workshop like the military. As a short man, you're constantly reminded of how short you are, even if you're not conscious of it or not bothered by it. It is literally impossible to not be reminded of it anytime you talk to someone and all you're doing the whole conversation is staring at their neck. All that to say, us short men keep constant tabs on our height, thank you very much. Sorry for yelling. But that brings me to the next point. Short man rage. There are two kinds of short men. Those who are comfortable with their height and those who despise themselves for it. Which one am I? Well, I'm somewhere in the middle, which yes, I know defeats the whole there are two kinds of people thing, but I'm comfortable enough to make jokes about my height. Like how I never have to worry about taking a shit in public because my feet don't touch the ground anyway, so I actually don't have anything to be embarrassed about. That was definitely a joke, by the way. I would never take a shit, but every now and then, I am very susceptible to the self-loathing that comes with being short. Let me tell you, society doesn't really make it easy on us short guys. Short girls are a different story, but I can't really get into that right now. I'm not gonna sit here and say we have it the worst because that's just unequivocally untrue, but it does get to you. And all of that can manifest in an emotion that scientists have dubbed short man rage. There are two forms of short man rage. The first is the lingering miserableness that makes you overly aggressive and mad at everything, almost like a personality trait. And the second is short firm anger, often stemming from the former. I'm no stranger to either, I'll admit it, I'm a man. Well, no, I'm a hobbit, but you get the point. For short men, growing up consists of learning to temper that rage. It obviously doesn't consist of getting taller, so we're forced to learn how to live with it. But there are some people who simply never learn to calm that storm.
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
So here we have an absolute classic example of short man rage, the Bagel Boss guy. And I mean, this video is a classic, it's a banger. So this guy is going off on these girls who are probably about 3 or 4 inches taller than him, trying to G-check him. So you know, with every sentence he gets out, he gets that pain in his chest, and all you could think is, damn it.
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip.
Apparently what happened is this manling walks into the store and thinks he sees a girl at the register making fun of him. So what does he do? Well, according to the person who released this video, he makes some remarks about the lady being an immigrant. And see, that's some shit we as short men just can't stand for. We can't stand for racism. Girls already don't look at us. Stop pushing them away even more. Alright, it's people like this guy. Stop making it worse for me. Also, the girl who's filming is probably right. I bet you no one called him any names. I bet you no one was smirking at him, and no one told him to kill himself. Maybe on dating websites, but not here. That's another thing. If you're below average height on a dating website, you're setting yourself up for failure at that point. Dating websites are literally the worst place to be short because you and the girl are strangers. So all she has to go off of is your physical appearance. And last time I checked, girls aren't exactly gushing wet for someone they can step over. But you know, please feel free to prove me wrong, ladies. My Instagram is in the comment section below.
Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father or my boss. Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal.
You got David standing up to Goliath here, except the roles are reversed. So now Alex Caruso with the height defect is the asshole and this mystery man is swooping in to save the day. And to the guy this video is somewhat about, like, bro, how self-harming to your mental state can you be? Like, you're upset that girls don't take you seriously because you're short, and then you go and do some stupid shit like this? Like, in what world did you think squaring up and putting your chest to his belly button was gonna make any part of this situation better? Like, we gotta start thinking, man.
You shut up too. No, go ahead and attack me, Jake.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just wanted bagels. I recorded the whole thing.
The guy gets attacked after asking to get attacked, and man, part of me feels bad because this is a broken man. This is not a guy who's all there in the head. Years of feeling worthless because of something he physically can't change has most likely done a number on his mental health, because same people just don't do shit like this. And on a small level, I kind of feel where he's coming from. Like, yes, it is much harder to get women to notice you as a short guy. Yes, there are women who talk to you like shit just because you had the gall to try and be social even though you're clearly subhuman for not being average height. And yeah, it pisses you off. Why the fuck am I so short? Why can't I just be like a normal human being and get treated like one? But at the end of the day, you gotta keep those thoughts to yourself, man. Lashing out like this in public is never a good look, but especially not if people could tie it to something they could discriminate against you for. A lot of girls probably looked at this news story when it first came out and were like, ew, that's why I would never date a short man. You're not only fucking it up for yourself, but you're fucking it up for all of us. Therefore, you're fucking it up for me. So stop. I got enough fucking problems as it is.
Absolutely.
Oh, and a guy 3 times my size. That's okay?
Get your food and leave.
What happened? Well, I'm sorry.
Get your food and leave.
You know what? Fuck your fucking breakfast.
I just have to jump in here because the guy, he's gone off the rails at this point. He's already been tossed to the ground. For some reason, he's still in the store after being tossed to the ground. Me personally, I would have had to dip. I'd have had to left. Either you go home and cry your eyes out, or you go home and get the Glock. It's one of the two. I don't know why he's still in the restaurant. And he throws the breakfast to the ground. I don't want your fucking breakfast. Get that shit out of my face, fucking bitch. Get that shit out of here. And then some girl, fucking Green Goblin, laughs in his face. Oh, no, I lied. All right, now he's taking the breakfast back. You see, at first he didn't want that shit. Get that shit out of here. How dare you? How dare you have the gall to give me my breakfast that I ordered? And then the girl laughs at him, and then you know what? Give me the fucking breakfast.
All you women drink shit like shit. All you. Yeah, all you.
You want to go.
No, you women need to stop being so fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he kind of goes off again at the end. I don't know. He was off that shit, man. I bet you, at the very least, I bet you it felt very cathartic. That is the only thing that I can say. And I mean, the rest of this video is just kind of sad. Like, most of you probably just see a man with mental issues or just a creep or a weirdo. And yes, I see those too. But I also see a guy who's probably just tired of being overlooked literally and figuratively by women because he doesn't fit the gold standard of what they're looking for. And yes, while that does suck and pisses you off, you're not making it any better for yourself, bro. Now anyone who looks you up will see this video. You're hurting your future employment, your peace of mind, and like all of that shit with an outrage like this. And to top it all off, even if a woman can get past the height thing, she'd still not want to get with you just because short man rage is such a big turnoff / red flag. Moral of the story, don't be like this guy. Do better. Even though most of the people who are watching this are probably taller than me. But do better.